my name is Pepsilk, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about an FPS I found while I was scrolling through the Epic Games Store. Yeah, I know, Epic Games, boo-hoo, Junior. Anyway, the FPS we're going to be looking at is a PvEvP shooter by the name of The Cycle. It's a competitive quest shooter, combining PvE and PvP elements into one mix. It is developed by Jaeger Development, known for their linear story shooter, Spec Ops: The Line. The game released out of its alpha into early access in August 19, 2019. The game came across to me because the second season just dropped, which comes with a battle pass. Yes, how very surprising. New locales, quests, and ranked play. Players take on the role of prospectors, mercenaries tasked with the job of completing contracts on the planet Fortuna 3, a place with unstable weather that gets more dangerous the longer people stay on it. Now, gameplay wise, the concept is very simple. You spawn into Fortuna 3 from your pod, along with 19 other players, complete contracts, and try to evacuate the ship with the most contracts completed. These contracts are from the PvE aspect of the game, and you'll be doing many activities, such as mining minerals, hunting enemies, or refining materials. You'll also be hunting monsters whilst on your contracts, gaining money, and use it to spend on weapons and gear to make yourself stronger against monsters. The PvP aspect, on the other hand, tasks you with taking out other prospectors, who are also doing their contracts as well. Now, if you eliminate players, you gain a contract reward, as well as credits. There is one catch to the PvP element though. You get an emergency triage, where if you get downed, you have the opportunity to spawn back at your pod, giving yourself a second chance to avenge the person who just downed you. Another thing is that if you play solos, you could pact with another prospector that you come across. If you do choose to pact, the earnings are split between the two of you, mostly contract rewards. You can choose to break off with them at any time, kill them, and steal their loot. It's a nice addition, and you can create many different scenarios. As the game progresses, enemies will get tougher, and the weather begins to shift into a thundery, hazy, unstable centaur. At around the 6 minutes left mark, the evac ship will begin to arrive, and you'll be told that your ride is on the way. You gotta run to the zone, clear out the enemies, and gun for the ship. If you survive, you get increased rewards at the end of the game. Games go for about 15 to 20 minutes, and queue times aren't so long either, taking 2 to 3 minutes to get into a game as soon as you finish. Games are also randomized, so you always get 2 different quests apart from the uplink and mineral quests, which are always the same. The key to this game is strategy, and knowing what contracts to prioritize first, where players spawn and move, and being efficient. There are 3 factions you can pick from, each of their own style and weapons. You can only pick one when you are at the starting area, just before you set off to Fortuna. Doesn't matter which one you pick in terms of contracts, as it's universal. You'll be earning reputation, which can grant you access to new abilities and weapons. Crafting plays a big part in the cycle, and you'll be collecting materials as you explore and escape Fortuna 3. You can craft kits, each having their own abilities, from a jetpack to dodging, and a powerful melee attack that can be performed from high height. There's also weapons, gadgets, and abilities. Weapons include sniper rifles, DMRs, submachine guns, assault rifles, rocket launchers, and pistols. The 2 gadgets available are a healing weapon and a recall teleporter that brings you back to the position where you placed it. Abilities include stim shots, barriers, health shields, and cloaks. Just a quick note, you're not going to be able to equip every single item you craft, and you'll still have to complete contracts to kill monsters in order to buy those weapons and abilities. The weapons and gadgets that you craft, however, will play a part in your loadouts. Up to 4 weapons and abilities can be slotted into your shop, with gadgets taking over weapon slots if you choose to run one, or with both. In-game you can run 3 weapons and 2 abilities, which you can change at any time throughout the game. Weapons can be kitted with attachments, which you need to craft. Each attachment has been made to have positives and negatives, so it doesn't feel like it's a pay-to-win experience. Only one kit can be equipped, so choosing your gear is key to ensuring your success and suiting your preferred playstyle. The Fortuna Pass is the battle pass for the cycle, and it consists of your usual battle pass things. Weapon skins, new prospectors, coins, emotes, and banners, which you can place down to show your true colors. The only thing that's different in this pass is that you get materials while leveling up, so that's nice. There's a freemium and premium version, which costs around 1350 AUD. Everything in the pass is pure cosmetic, so there is nothing here that can provide you an advantage in-game. The shop, on the other hand, has daily and weekly special offers as well as founder packs, which are only going to be available during the early access period, and you can buy Orium, which is the premium currency in the game. The The cycle is surprisingly addictive, and I've clocked almost 20 hours in the last 3 days. It's not pay to win in any aspect, the weapons and abilities are balanced, and the credit system in-game is paced to a point where there really is no efficient way to farm or get powerful gear incredibly fast, which is nice. The changing weather and dangerous planet ensure that players are aware of everything that is happening throughout the game, and PvP combat is really fun. My only issue with the game is that the time to kill is a bit slow. I mean, I'll be shooting at someone with an AR from about a certain distance and I literally have to dump mags to kill people sometimes. Aside from that, I think the gameplay loop is awesome, and hoping that this game will continue to grow in the future. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like the video, subscribe for more, and I'll have more coming to you soon. Peace.